it is about. In your opinion, what is Making Mandela about?
It's about the childhood of Nelson Mandela and the fact that in the year 1918, which is the year that he was born, it was the same year that the Afrikaner Broederbond formed and had their first meeting. And ultimately, every president in apartheid was a member of the Afrikaner Broederbond. So it's this sort of fantastic clash of history that is maybe a little bit unknown. So it's these two forces that have upbringings at the same time, but of course completely different upbringings.
Yeah.
So whilst we follow quite closely the childhood of Nelson Mandela, we juxtapose it with the sort of birth of apartheid, really.
But here are these different worlds and different upbringings and natures. Yeah. Is there something in common that they have, though?
Is there something in common? I mean, no, I don't know. I mean, when you're trying to form who you are and what you stand for, and they have that in common.
Yeah.
So at the same time, the Broederbond were, you know, this organization who were trying to protect their culture. I mean, that's what they were doing against the English, not even like, you know, so, you know, it's a big story. And here's this young boy who's trying to make his way in the world. Like, who is he? What is it? These sort of various influences, losing his father when he was very young, and then meeting the region. And that sort of massive influence of seeing what you witnessed now was the elders at the tribal council and how they dealt with conflicts and things that came. So in that sense, yes, they are working out who they are and how they are in this place.
Let's talk about your cast, Mlinde, Lieberling and Jacques. Why were they the best people to have your vision on stage and the way you and Nick saw it? Why were they the best people for these roles?
Well, the Mandela role needed to be a Xhosa actor. That was very important to me. So I went through a series of auditioning various people, and I taught at the Market Lab last year as a sort of, I studied mask theatre in Italy, and when I came back, my teacher said, you must teach. And I thought, where can I teach? And I thought the Market Lab is stands for such a good thing. So I went and taught and met Mli there. And he has something very special that is quite hard to you know, it's a charisma and it's a presence and stuff that you can't learn actually. So for me it was that. Jacques is an outstanding mask theatre performer. I've worked with him previously, so it was a good fit, and it was nice to bring in another race. So Jacques is coloured, so it was nice to do that. And then Barileng, the girl was the hardest. I went through a massive process of auditioning, and she has incredible physical ability because of course each actor, including Mli, who plays Mandela, plays many other characters, as you saw now. He wasn't playing Mandela. So they needed to be versatile enough to be able to do that.
All right, so give us ticket prices, times. I know you guys open on the 5th, so because we need to give them another chance to give us a taste of what's going to happen at Making Mandela. The
first 2 weeks actually sold out, so that's very exciting.
Okay.
so that's great. So there are no tickets for the first 2 weeks, but the third week we are running from Tuesday to Sunday, and I think the ticket price is around 100 Rand. I'm sorry, I'm not 100% sure.
It's okay. They can go to the State Theatre website for more. But Jenine, thank you so much for talking to us. She's the director, co-writer, co-producer of Making Mandela. So let's give them another chance to give you a taste of what you can expect at Making Mandela, which opens on the 5th of February, but it's sold out the first 2 weeks. Guys, take it away.
Let this new law be the first law we break and the last law they make. Choyegamo, oh, my Gagile,
Amaku.
Amaku.